Hey, good morning. This is Pastor Ed. It's February the 19th, and tonight we get an opportunity to meet once again at 6:30 in room 104. I encourage you to come and take part in tonight's lesson. Oh, it's going to be a good discussion. We're going to be talking a little bit about what we have been studying, which is living out of the tree of life. Galatians chapter 5, verse 13. It's the first verse that we read, and when we open up this lesson from this past week, it says, "For you have been called to live in freedom, my brothers and sisters." Hey, that is God's desire for each and every one of us, for us to live in freedom. Last week we were talking about living out of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and tonight, guess what? We're going to be talking about living out of the tree of life and how it produces this desire to fellowship with God, which leads to God creating this innocence in us, which means He's declared us to be innocent. That's a simple way of saying that He has justified us. And that allows us to be able to come into God's presence, feeling unashamed, being transparent before God, and being able to experience God's power through this new lifestyle of being able to approach God in a different way. And guess what? This allows us to be free. This allows us to have a life of freedom when we understand that Jesus Christ has paid it all. Jesus Christ has bought us for a price. He did it by His sacrifice on the cross. And that produces a totally different perspective on how we approach God. Tonight, I want you to come prepared to share an example of how you, or maybe somebody else that you've observed, has acted or reacted out of the tree of life. We're going to have a great discussion tonight. So I hope that you come prepared, ready to talk, ready to share, and ready to experience God's transforming power in our lives. Pastor Matthias is going to lead us in worship tonight, and we're going to have a little bit of an extended time of worship as we just allow God's presence to just invade our lives tonight. And then we'll have a great time of prayer, just blessing and asking God to come and empower us to continue to live a life of innocence, a life out of the tree of life. And so I hope to see you tonight. God bless.